Yo, what's Jablin' Jables? I got the snapback on, I'm feeling real young. I thought I really needed it for this video because this video uses the word bro and guys at least 1,000 times, so you knew I had to throw this shit on to get real litty to digest this kind of content, baby. Today we're looking at a scary video from our boy Stromedy. You might remember him because he's that brave soul from a few months back that opened a dark web box at 3 a.m. and found like a fucking cursed Twizzler or something in it. And now he's back, another day, another banger. He's coming at us with the insane potion of forgetting from the dark web. In parentheses, I'm JStation, forgot who I was. Don't worry, Stromedy, I also forgot who you were. I think we all did. The only reason I found you again is because I looked for shitty content today and you were on the first page. Let's get into this action, baby. Fuck yeah.
Stromedy Squad, what the hell is going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a great day and welcome back to another video. Today I got with me my boy J Hills. What's poppin', guys? And today, guys,
I love these YouTuber intros. And his friend looks fucking coked out throughout this whole thing. He's just doing one of these the whole time. Like he can't fucking sit still like a reptilian about to bust through his human skin suit. I hate this shit. I hate this overly fake, energetic attitude, nonsense shit. Just constantly jingling keys in front of their child audience. I fucking hate it. Can't stand it. But I'm ready for action now, Stromedy. Thank you for getting me prepped and ready.
Guys, we've done everything ranging from zombie potion, vampire potion, laughing potion, itching potion, dancing potion, guys. Like, there are so many different types of possibilities. And the dark web seems to be adding new types of potions every single week.
I really just don't understand why these guys can't just fucking stand still. It's like they're drunk and trying to balance, or like they're on ice, or on like an invisible fucking rocking chair. They're just constantly moving back and forth towards the camera. I don't get it. It makes me think of back when breakdancing was popular. You'd have the hype men doing like this shit to the guy who's about to go out there and do a head spin. But these two guys are absolutely talentless, so it's not like they're about to bust out something crazy here with these moves. Also, I love how they keep saying the dark web is bringing them more potions and shit, as if the dark web is just this like potion seller from Oblivion or some dumb shit, the Elder Scrolls series potion seller. It's wild.
Yes, guys. If you haven't already looked at the title, today, guys, we are doing some memory loss potion. Yo, this is like scary. Imagine all your memories disappearing. Like, yeah, I don't know who you are anymore. You don't know where you are. Your parents, you don't know anything. You have a name, dude.
Yeah, Stromedy, you fucking troglodyte. That's called Alzheimer's, and that's real, and it is super scary.
He is. He's probably gonna forget that he has a YouTube channel, guys. Dude, these things, guys. Like, this is gonna screw up his day. He won't remember how to edit, guys, for his video. He won't remember how to film. It's gonna be freaking brutal, but yo.
That would be such a loss to the YouTube community if JStation forgot he had a channel and forgot how to edit and shit. That would be a reality I don't think any of us want without JStation videos where he's like calling Mac Miller from the dead or something and like taking a piss on his grave at 3 a.m. That'd be awful if JStation didn't keep pumping out some shitty videos.
You know?
Yeah, that's true, because then he'll pick up onto it. And he's very skeptical and suspicious, guys.
Yeah, because we pull a lot of pranks on him.
I mean, he is going to be pretty cautious. But we'll just make sure to put only a little bit. As the dark web says, you only need a drop for this to actually work.
If this prank was real, that'd be so fucked up. You know, you take a swig of this, he says it, bro, that tasted like Dementia. Did you lace my water bottle with Dementia? A fucking prank, bro, up top. Guys, what the fuck? What a prank. Nice. That's fucked up, man. That's a weird prank.
You ready to film?
Yeah. Dude, you gotta film that video, dude. This one's gonna be insane.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another one. This video is going to be insane, guys. By the way, I just want to say big shout out to the whole entire... What's wrong? Oh, man. What's my fan base called again?
The Small Dick Society. I believe that's what your fan base is known as, JStation. Did you see that fucking idiot, though? He took a drink of that water not knowing there was a forgetting potion mixed in there, and they didn't even see Stromedy peeing in there off screen. Dude, he just got fucking pranked Epic Gamer style, dude. That's like a fucking fat troll, guys. Oh my god. And now he's got Alzheimer's. Bangers!
Again? What is wrong with you? Dude, you've never done this before, ever. Are you okay? Dude, are you okay?
What were they called?
What were who called?
My fan base.
They're called fucking idiots, JStation. How could you forget that?
To be honest with you, we put memory loss potion inside of your bottle of water.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Why are you recording me, dude?
No, I feel bad, dude.
Why?
Dude,
what are you doing?
We were filming memory loss potion. We put, dude, Jay, listen.
What's a memory loss potion? What is that?
How dumb are you, JStation? A memory loss potion? You don't know what that is? You can't gather from the name of it what it is and what it does? You're despicable. You stupid fucking asshole. How fucking dumb are you, JStation? It's a memory loss potion, goddammit. They're extremely common on the dark web.
You just tried calling the police on us. How do you not remember us right now?
Why?
Get out! Go, run!
Yes, I also keep a crowbar on my counter in the kitchen right next to my bread, so that way when I wake up in the morning, in case there's an intruder trying to steal my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I can beat the shit out of them with my fucking crowbar, Half-Life style.
Don't say anything.
Video. Look, that's you, that's Stromedy, and that's me.
See? We've made videos together. We're friends. We're not here to hurt you.
Bro, we make videos every day, bro. Bro, look.
Show him the pictures.
Look,
You starting
look,
to remember?
It's a video, look.
Yo, I think he's starting to remember. Yo, Jay.
Ah!
Jay! What's he doing? What's he doing?
J-Station's gone feral. He's resorting to his primal instincts. He's gonna start going around on all fours now, taking a shit in the middle of the family room, throwing shit all over the place, all over the walls. It's about to get fucking messy.
Just come talk to us.
Jay, calm down, bro. We're not here to hurt you, bro.
Listen, dude, we're not here to hurt you, man.
Oh
What
my
is
God,
wrong?
Oh my God. You're gonna hurt me. Jay, we're not here to hurt you, bro.
I'll be honest, I don't think you gave him memory loss potion. I think you gave him giant pussy potion, juice potion, polymerization. He's a big pussy now. That's what you gave him. Because he is a huge bitch. A crying, whining bitch. And I guess that potion never wore off because that's all of his videos.
Oh my God. Okay, you're back though, right?
Yes.
Okay, Stromedy Squad, this was an absolute banger but scary video. We almost lost Jay, guys. That was the most scariest thing we ever went through. Stromedy Squad, I gotta go now. We gotta somehow explain this to the cops. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. I love you guys. And as always, peace.
Man, how the fuck are they gonna explain that to the police? They're not gonna believe they had a memory loss potion from the dark web? Like, who's ever heard of the fucking dark web? No one's gonna believe that fairy tale. Honestly, your best bet, Stromedy, in that situation would just be go outside and just ask if they'll buy your merch. Just plug your fucking merch to the police. That would be fucking lit, bro. Plugging merch to the coppers? Damn. What a banger of a video. You gotta love shit like this. The brave men and women on YouTube making content like this. It's inspiring, almost. But yeah, that's it. See ya. How the fuck's it going, everyone? It's me, your boy 2006 middle school emo hairstyle here. I'm still not getting a haircut. I found a new douchebag YouTuber that I thought would be fun to take a look at. I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes action on how I keep finding new DoucheTubers that not a lot of people talk about. I type in "gone wrong" into the search bar. It's basically like a fucking complete compendium of douchebags on YouTube. You can find every single one of them there. It's like the old goddamn Yellow Pages, but on the YouTube site here. It's incredible what you can find by just typing in "gone wrong." An incredible plethora of douchebags to choose from. So today I chose Nate Garner. This is his beat up prank where his girlfriend pretends she was beaten up to prank him. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
What's up? Yeah, that's me. Yikes. And this is my life. Let me show you how I got here.
Yeah, baby. I've been waiting my whole life.
It takes only a quick glance at this man to figure out that he came from a very privileged upbringing. One thing I do like, though, is in his intro, he's wearing a backwards cap. That's very interesting, and I think you know what that means. It's time to get lit.
Where are we? I don't really know. My final destination? I don't know. Am I gonna die when I walk through these doors? No. I'm not gonna die. Carissa's hair is gonna die. Ooh.
It's all going.
Because I'm having her hair salon cut it all off.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty weird thing to say for a vlog, to be honest with you. Hey, what's going on, gang? I'm at the salon. Am I gonna walk through those doors, get my throat slit, and someone gonna rip my spine out of my asshole? I mean, who knows? It's kind of a fucking morbid way to start this one off, don't you think, Nate?
Awesome. Yeah, boy, got kicked out. I don't think you're allowed to vlog in there. And Carissa was a little bit embarrassed of me. Hi, Max. Why would your mom be embarrassed of me?
This part actually infuriated me because it shows a complete lack of care for their pets. This man goes in there with full intention of staying throughout the entire hair salon experience, so you're talking 2.5 to 3 hours in there with her. Meanwhile, there's a dog in the scorching hot car the entire time. If he didn't get kicked out, that dog would be dead. But this all assumes that this vlog is real, which is a huge assumption to make because all douche-tubers' vlogs and videos are fake. They're all just piles of shit. So I'm sure he didn't get kicked out. It's probably planned he'd go in and go out. But if it is real, then that salon kicking out this obnoxious asshole just saved the life of an innocent animal.
Though, if you're not subscribed, you should. We take big W's every single day. We're the best family on YouTube. And there's merch dropping on Merch First. So there's 3 days left until merch drops, baby. Be ready for it. And be ready for this video. So let's just run right into it.
Jesus Christ, Nate, now I just feel sorry for you. I genuinely couldn't have written a more generic asshole douche tuber subscribe call to action merch plug and all that garbage, that checklist of how to be a douche-tuber, that was the most formulaic shit I have ever seen in my life. I couldn't imagine a more hollow existence than to put on this fake high-energy bullshit performance every day for your children that are watching you. I honestly couldn't, like, there's no way this man enjoys this. He's got to be fucking dead inside. Let's run right into it. With this over-animated face getting loud for no reason, wacky sound effects and zoom-ins. Holy shit. Nate, that's sad, man. That's really sad.
Today, I am going to do, here's a little preview, I'm gonna do the beat up prank. I don't know why this is the most requested prank. Like, do you guys hate me? Like, come on. It kind of hurts my feelings. What would make me feel a little bit better is like, if you guys bought the merch on March 1st, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, right, yeah, the classics, the getting beaten up prank. That's a fucking wholesome, family-friendly prank right there. That's some good shit. Everyone's a winner in that one. Obviously, it's all fake, but I mean, why the fuck do all of you douche-tubers do like these brutal prank ideas? Like, let's simulate an armed robbery prank gone wrong, gone sexual. The cop whipped out his cock. What's the next prank you're gonna fake here, Nate? The waterboarding Meemaw in the backyard where you take your grandma out back, put a towel over her face, and dump water on her or some shit as a prank? What happened to just silly fun pranks where nobody gets hurt? Why is it always some shit like kidnapping my girlfriend's mother and not giving her back unless my girlfriend buys my merch on March 1st? It's just silly shit. Like, even conceptually, obviously it's all fake. But why is that like the direction pranks go for you kind of weird fucking weirdos? I don't get it. Make some fucking entertaining pranks from a conceptual standpoint.
I put that on. Yeah, this is awesome. And this makeup, you guys, it's so good. I'm so talented. This is gonna be awesome.
Alright, I'm no James Charles, but I'm gonna critique your makeup here, Carissa. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look like you've been in a fight. This looks very fake. Now, I used to get black eyes all the time when I played sports. You don't get a black eye immediately after the impact on your eye. It's the result of the bruising, so the day after, maybe the next day, you'll get a black eye form as a result. Now, anyone who's ever been in a tussle or in a fight would immediately recognize that and know you're lying. Oh, you've been in a fight, huh, Carissa? Well, you wouldn't have a black eye if that were true. You're lying to me. We're breaking up. I don't want to see you again. Bang, into your relationship, Carissa, all because you did your makeup wrong. Now, I do think luck is on your side here, though, because your boyfriend looks like a giant pussy whose only conflict has ever been with his parents when they reduced his allowance from $5,000 a week to $2,000 a week because he was rude to the butlers and they wanted to teach him a lesson about discipline. So there's no way he would ever pick up on it, and obviously the prank's fake from the get-go anyway, but god damn it, I wanted to critique the makeup.
Hey, are you home yet?
Yeah, just got that. Where are you?
Okay, I'm walking back from the store and some guy is like, he looks really sketchy. He's been following me for a little bit now.
Where? Where are you?
I'm out front. I'm almost back to the apartment, but he's like,
Well, just get in, hurry.
Can you come out here?
Solid acting so far, I'll definitely give it that. Very concerned boyfriend. Oh, you're being followed by a creepy stalker? Well, hey, just, can you hurry up, maybe? Have you thought of that one?
Here and walk back with me, please.
Where are you?
Please,
Where in the apartment?
I'm out in the front and by the park. Please.
Just, why is there nobody? Just come, run.
No, just hurry, please.
Okay.
Hurry. Okay, I hung up. This is so good.
Hardy har har, this is some turbo comedy. Ho ho ho.
Okay, he's coming, you guys.
Okay. Alright, you guys. So I just got back from the Apple store.
So Nate gets a call from his girlfriend about her being stalked by a potentially dangerous person begging for his help, and his first thought is to grab the camera and vlog it. Fuck yeah, baby! Garner Gang is lit as shit, catching those big W's on the daily, by letting his girlfriend get beaten up so he can vlog it. Yeah, man. Wow.
He's coming. Okay, go.
Give me the bag.
Stop! Stop! No!
Yo, what the fuck is going on? Why the fuck are you on my girlfriend, bro? Bro.
Me!
Are you okay? What happened to you?
I'm okay.
Your bag.
Get my bag! No! He's tackling! Oh my god! It's a prank! Nate! 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 It's a prank! It's a prank!
What are you doing?
It's a prank!
What are you
It's
doing,
a
bro?
prank!
What the fuck are you
Michael!
doing?
It's Michael! It's just a prank!
What the fuck are you guys doing? Michael, I haven't seen you in weeks.
It's a happy ending once you realize it was just Michael under the mask, like the Scooby-Doo villain being demasked. Then it's a group hug in the shower, and the vlog goes on for 8 more minutes. I didn't watch any of it, because it doesn't get better than that prank right there. Now, again, obviously all fake, but let's talk about this as if it were real, because that's a lot more fun, and it's a lot less disgusting to think that these adults came up with this fake prank shit and then acted it out, which they did, and played pretend. I think that's embarrassing, so let's talk about it as if it were 100% real. So Nate starts vlogging, knowing full well that his girlfriend just called, speculating that she may get robbed or beaten up. He shows up, surprised that his girlfriend is getting robbed and beaten up. So he keeps vlogging it and then being confused, like, well, how is this happening? I had no idea, as he's like looking at the camera vlogging it. So then he goes over and shoves the guy, to which Carissa is surprised that he went and defended her. So to that I have to wonder, is Nate so big of a pussy that Carissa had no faith in him lending his strength to save her? Did she expect him to go over there and talk it out with the man beating her up? Like, hey, sir, that's my girlfriend. If you could just, wrap this up quickly or maybe stop beating her up, I'd really appreciate it. I don't want any trouble. Like, she had to expect that her boyfriend would at least push the guy at the very least. So why is she acting all like, holy shit, hey, calm down? It makes no sense unless he really is that big of a pussy that she had no idea he even had it in him to fight in any capacity. It's baffling. Michael, I think, is the real hero here for having a very minor role in all of this. Yeah, you really got saved some embarrassment for the most part. You even had like a fucking, I don't know, pair of panties over your face or whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. Great video, Nate. That shit stayed lit. Garner gang for life, baby. When was that merch dropping? March 1st, Nate? You bet your ass I'm not buying that. No, but your content sucks a lot of shit, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See ya. BuzzFeed is the king of shitty videos, and I'm happy to say they're firing on all cylinders, really pumping out some turbo shitters these days. Today I want to look at one of their epic super troll pranks that they pulled on some God-fearing cheese lovers that just came in there hoping to try some nice cheese, but BuzzFeed had a whole different agenda and nearly fucking murdered all 6 of them with this goddamn disgusting prank they pulled on them. You've gone too far on this one, BuzzFeed. Yeah, this is cheese lovers get pranked with vegan cheese. You're probably wondering what kind of evil mastermind has so little morals that they would concoct something as foul as this and have the audacity to call it a prank. This isn't a prank. This is borderline illegal. It's a fucking crime. Deplorable, BuzzFeed. Too far. What's next? Huh? Is nothing sacred to you anymore? What's your next prank? Pranking French fry lovers by telling them what they ate is a hash brown? Ugh, sickening.
I love cheese. Give me all the cheese. Extra cheese on everything.
Ew.
What is this called? A charcuterie board? Charcuterie? Charcuterie?
It's very trendy right now. This is what all the cool kids are eating.
It's videos like this that convince me BuzzFeed is the most humorless place on earth. You'd find more comedy from the fucking Paris catacombs than you'd find at BuzzFeed HQ. I can't even imagine anyone finding this idea entertaining from a conceptual standpoint. It's such a boring idea. Hey, let's get 6 goobers together to try cheese and then we'll just tell them it's vegan. Yeehaw. I just can't imagine, and I don't place any blame on the people participating because it's a shit format. You can't make that fun. It's not your fault. Don't think I'm insulting you. I'm insulting BuzzFeed. I just can't imagine BuzzFeed higher-ups gather around their fucking hipster table for lunch with their meat substitutes, their low testosterone, and then someone's coming up with an idea. Hey, how about we get, some people together to try cheese and we can tell them it's vegan. They'll just start applauding, golf clapping. Genius! Someone get this man making BuzzFeed quizzes. He's coming up with fucking bangers right now.
That's good cheese.
It's very creamy.
What is this? It has like saltiness, like little grains of salt.
Oh, they don't even know they're in for a big surprise. It's vegan. Oh my fucking goodness. BuzzFeed got them good. Hook, line, and stinker. This video fucking sucks. You know what doesn't suck though? My streams at twitch.tv/MoistCr1tikal. Come check it out. Give it a follow. I'd love to see you in there. We could shit on BuzzFeed together. Big old bukkake on them.
I wish I had better words to describe cheese.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's fantastic. What if this is not real cheese, dude?
I mean,
I'd be shocked.
What would it be, though?
Uh-oh, the guy's onto him. I bet right now the director's behind the camera with a knife and holding up a picture of the guy's family. Like, oh, you sure that's not real cheese? You might want to second guess that statement. It's just such a stupid fucking boring video. Unsurprisingly, the 6 people, they eat cheese. They don't have anything to say about the cheese other than, well, it's good cheese. Well, it wasn't good cheese. How is that fun? Who wants to watch this people eating cheese to the sound of lips smacking? It's not like there's a lot to say about the cheese. There's no jokes being told. There's nothing happening except for some royalty-free music and them saying, that was good. Wasn't good. Oh, next cheese.
It doesn't have any flavor.
I like
Pepper jack?
Yeah.
Quesadilla with that, for sure.
Fantastic, yeah.
I'm a little bit lactose intolerant. This is like sweet. It looks like cheddar. It's not cheddar. But it doesn't feel like cheddar. My soul's really upset right now.
So all these cheeses are vegan.
What an incredibly underwhelming reveal that was. What a prank reveal. I can't believe that. How climactic. You just have some lady in the background who's probably eating a handful of grapes haphazardly shout out, "Hey, those cheeses are vegan." What the fuck did you expect to happen, BuzzFeed? They had such a lukewarm reaction to it, like, "Oh, these are vegan? It's cool, I didn't know. I mean, it was good cheese." What did you expect, BuzzFeed? Someone to just go fucking berserk? Just someone freak out? Just, "What the fuck do you mean the cheeses are vegan? You got me fucked up, BuzzFeed. I'm allergic to vegans." Fucking flipping tables and throwing cheese. What kind of reaction do you expect with a prank like this? It's so fucking boring. God damn it, BuzzFeed.
Wow.
I'm impressed because I was gonna say I can never be vegan because I love cheese so much and I vegan cheese.
If you hadn't have told me that, I wouldn't have known that. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it. That wouldn't be my first instinct.
That was fantastic.
Now I get what BuzzFeed is trying to do here. Show that vegan cheese is good, like real cheese. Yeehaw, okay, I understand that. But the video is so boring. Who watches these videos and has fun doing so? Some people have to, because BuzzFeed's very popular, obviously, but who? I don't get it. Who's fucking sitting there, scratching their neck, salivating, waiting for the next BuzzFeed upload where they fucking prank somebody with cheese tasting? And they have so many goddamn boring concept videos like this where they try, like, unpopular McDonald's items and dumb bullshit like that. Who watches them? Why? To any BuzzFeed fans out there, explain it to me. I'd love to understand why you like watching something so goddamn uninteresting. It's worse than the Fine Bros React series, and I think their React series is the gold standard for uninteresting, shitty content. And BuzzFeed somehow has even worse content. It's crazy. So, I mean, yeah, that's it. So, yeah. Most YouTubers are absolutely shameless when it comes to getting views on the platform. They would golden shower their mothers while their father films for their vlog series if it meant a couple 100,000 views. But none are more shameless or just downright batshit insane than Prank Invasion. There's nothing more I can say about Prank Invasion that hasn't been said about your creepy uncle or the pedophile gym teacher you had growing up. This man is a downright fiend. Look at that face. Just look at that face. That's the face of a cool guy that tongue fucks his sister with no shame. Just look at how satisfied he is with himself. So this guy's real name is Chris, and he seems to like to fuck his sister, so I'm guessing his last name is Lannister. And as you can see, nothing is off limits when it comes to getting YouTube views. Now, it's debated if this is real or not since all of his shit's fake, but this one has some, like, proof that it's his real sister, kind of. I don't really care. It's a weird clickbait anyway to really bank on the incest community. There's a cardinal rule when it comes to incest porn. It's not incest porn if the sound's off, then it's just porn. And I think that's what Chris is kind of banking on. I really don't know. The man's a fucking delusional madman. But what I want to really talk about is his behavior on Twitter. This guy is absolutely fucking pathetic. So it all started a couple days ago with this tweet targeting Ethan, because Ethan's made a lot of videos about him insulting his shit, and I guess on this day something just snapped in him like the fucking Winter Soldier, and he called Ethan out to a boxing match which was declined, so then he went to a chess match, which is quite a big jump from boxing to chess. You might as well have just challenged him to a great tea party. Not exactly the most stunning or brave of tweets or anything like this, but it got kind of big because Ethan responded to it and then I saw it, so I went to his Twitter and his fucking bio says professional fighter 8-0. I don't know if I believe this. I'm guessing he's beating his opponents by making out with them until they get too erect and ejaculate and just collapse from exhaustion. I don't know what his strategy is because this doesn't seem like a fighter. This is definitely more of a lover. This man's like a fucking vampire of lips. This man needs them to survive. He's always sloppily kissing an actress he's paid. So I'm guessing he's transferred that strategy to the octagon. I don't know. I haven't checked out any of his fights on Pornhub yet. So when I saw this, it piqued my interest and I kind of kept up with the Twitter drama, and it really was revealed how pathetic and sad this man is. A response from Chaos Silencer, "You need to go to college to be smart," and then Chris responds, "Reread my statement. Your reply is a logical fail. I would know because I scored a 174 on the LSAT, which got me into Northwestern Law after graduating with top honors from UC Berkeley. BTW, the LSAT is an exam in logic. This shit is like straight off of a copy pasta. I wish he had continued. I was expecting another tweet like an hour later. Oh, and also I graduated top of astronaut camp with over a 5,000 parameter index interstellar point score, which has never been done. That blew Neil Armstrong's scores out of the water by over 4,000 points. I am quite literally out of this world. You are beneath me. I was expecting more from Chris. If he was going to go on this copy pasta route, I wish he had committed a bit harder. When I saw this response, I couldn't help but retweet with comment, which isn't something I usually do. So I said, you fucking idiots don't even realize he also graduated at the top of the Navy SEALs with over 500 confirmed kills. Even more impressive, he's made out with his sister over 1,000 times. No, you know, not the biggest zinger I've ever had, no doubt, but I thought it was enough to at least get a response from Chris, which it didn't. Chris is obviously very careful with the fights he chooses, which is why he's 8-0 against the middle school marching band that he's brutalizing. So he didn't respond to me, but he did go on even further into his delusions. He made 2 tweets making it an open challenge to anyone in a chess tournament for $100,000, but no one cares about him, so no one responded to it. I think his attempt was to get more people talking about him, but it didn't work because nobody cares about Chris, except for Ethan to make a couple jokes because Chris is just a punching bag. And then when it seemed like he wasn't getting anything more out of the exchanges, he made this tweet, and this is why I think he's probably the saddest man on YouTube. You see that magic? This brand deal wanted to pay me $25,000, but they said my Twitter impressions were low compared to YouTube and Instagram. Boom! I engineered this and played you for fools. Daddy's got his check now. No, you don't, Chris. How does that make any sense to anyone that's not 5 years old? Man, we'd really like to give you $25,000 for nothing, but your Twitter impressions are low, and they're super low, Chris. You get like 9 likes a tweet. Better luck next time, Chris. Pump up those rookie numbers, pussy boy. How does that make any sense? What kind of brand goes to Chris offering $25,000, but his impressions were low, so they take it away? He didn't even do a brand deal. He didn't do anything. Why did they give him $25,000 if he didn't promote a brand? Are they just giving $25,000 to anyone that can get 500 retweets? That's fucking silly. It obviously didn't happen, Chris. No one believes that happened. And he goes on further into his ruse, his pathetic shell. He says, thanks invaders, my brand deal confirmed a nice bonus due to these awesome Twitter stats, and I've never even promoted my Twitter from YouTube once. Then he shows the 2.5 million impressions. Chris, why the fuck would someone give you $25,000 if you didn't even promote their brand? That's not a brand deal, you goddamn Cro-Magnon fucking troglodyte idiot. That no one believes this, because it didn't happen. Plus at 2.5 million impressions, who is going to give you $25,000? That's low on the internet in this modern day standards. This didn't happen. You're just looking for any excuse for your lunacy, for your fucking senile actions over the day, but you were too proud to remove the tweets because you're a fucking idiot. This is the saddest shit I think I've seen from a pathetic YouTuber, and there's so many pathetic YouTubers, but this really took the cake because it's so blatantly obvious that he's just making this shit up as he's tearing up behind his keyboard. And what kind of fucking brand would even work with Chris? Someone peddling incest porn out of the back of a garbage truck? What kind of brand would want to work with a guy whose videos are making out with his sister for views? It didn't happen. You're not getting paid for shit. Maybe you're getting ad revenue from the video. I could believe that. But I don't think Gillette's coming to you for the best a man can get, fucking his sister. I don't think that's happening. And certainly not at $25,000 for starting Twitter drama. Just absolutely ridiculous. I wanted to just make something about this because this is the saddest shit I've seen from a YouTuber. And a lot of YouTubers do some pathetic sad shit, but this took the cake. I wanted to make this earlier, but I decided let's let it sit for a little bit and see if Chris has any more tricks up his sleeve, any more big brand deals in the making. But unfortunately, he has not delivered. I can't wait for Chris's next video where he butt fucks his sister for views. I'm looking forward to it, Chris. Keep up the great work, man. Keep crying on Twitter. Fuck yeah, man. See ya. What's going on, prank enthusiasts? Grab your bathrobes and join me in front of the fireplace as we dive back into the wild world of YouTube pranks. The last time we dipped our toes into this cesspool of top-notch side-splitting comedy, we were graced with Chris Prank Invasion's beautiful making out with my sister prank, where he French kisses his sister for views, damn near butt-fucking her mouth for views. And I'm happy to say, Chris is back on the saddle again, and I don't mean riding his sister. In fact, this time he's riding his mother for views. He's posted another video, this one's making out with his actual mom. Again, there's really no telling if this is his real mommy. The only way to confirm if that really is his mother is to ask someone who's fucked her on Xbox Live if that's her. But since we don't have that information, I'm just going to assume it's not his real mom. And Chris is once again just exploiting the incest community for views. The incest community, also now known as Alabama. And just on a side note, who the fuck is watching these incest pranks? This man is making so much money off making out with his family members and rim jobbing them on camera. I don't get it. The only person I can even see looking up this kind of shit is Tom Brady, looking up children kissing their parents on the mouth compilations. I don't get it, but what the fuck ever, Chris. Good for you, man. Right, I'm sure he brags about that accomplishment. Yeah, I'm the guy who makes out with his family on the internet. What's up? Fucking awesome. Anyway, that's not who we're here to talk about. Instead, we're going to look at an actual expert at pranks, working his magic in the wild, delivering some side-splitting comedy with his pranks, just putting nuts to butts at the mall. Let's take a look at a real prankster.
Excuse me, we're doing a survey and we were just wondering, do you have pet insurance?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have a pet, my parents do.
Oh, because I'm about to destroy your pussy.
Nice.
How about that double whammy, huh? That knockout blow, that combination there. Just a 1-2 right to your comedy receptors. Definitely having a hoot and a holler over those two pranks back to back. I understand this is not an adult. And this is exactly why I wanted to talk about this video. This is a kid who's clearly been influenced by YouTube douchebags, and this is like one of 6 videos where he does this all within like the span of a month or two. It's just super sad to see the kind of impact that these YouTube assholes can have on kids that watch them. The YouTube assholes pay the people to react to their awful scripted shit pranks. But kids don't know any better. They don't know it's fake. So then you have an entire generation of people this kid's age going to the mall, actually sexually harassing strangers, physically harassing strangers, and being a public nuisance because they saw their favorite internet asshole doing it and they're trying to emulate that behavior. So these internet YouTube shitholes are promoting an entire generation of assholes to follow. And it's so upsetting.
Oh, I know you're not a track star, but you're gonna have to be ready for this big meet.
What big meat?
You guys talking about that pussy, you know what I'm saying? That's... that...
I don't know.
What do you mean? Where the bitches at?
Oh, yeah, you're recording. That's nice.
I'm not recording. He's recording.
Ew.
No, he's not. He's recording you.
I don't think two shit.
We're both recording all of us.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what you niggas talking about that pussy? I was on my girlfriend's this morning. I was like...
I can't even sarcastically talk about this clip because it's just so goddamn painful and uncomfortable. Everything that could go wrong with his plan went wrong. No one was laughing at his pussy introduction and was immediately exposed for recording. I don't even know how she spotted that. She had the eyes of a hawk. She must have had like a fucking spidey sense tingling in the back of her head. Turned and immediately looked at the camera guy. I don't know what kind of camera he's using, but it must have been really obvious, like a fucking boombox over-the-shoulder camera. Or maybe he was holding his phone out recording like Dr. Frankenstein's monster coming at them. I don't know how she could immediately see him recording. He must have been really trying to make it obvious. But she found it, leading to an even worse scenario. And this kid has so little self-awareness and is so shameless that he doesn't just walk away. He doubles down and keeps it up, and man, it fucking sucks.
Do you know there's 206 bones in the human body? Would you like another one inside of you?
No.
Why not?
Why would I want another bone?
You know you want this big meat?
You want me to slap you silly or what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
You want me to call the cops on you? Fucking have some respect.
Respect, wow. This woman just unironically used the word respect in front of a YouTube prankster? Are you fucking kidding me, baby? It's YouTube pranks. The only R word that community knows is ring that bell for notifications, baby. Am I right, prank enthusiasts?
Wait, girl, come on. I lost my virginity. Can I take yours? These ones right here. Like, I was looking at it and then, like, I realized that this is fake, bruh. Just look at the shoelaces and the aglets and the seams. They're not even lined up right. This shit's fake, bro. You looking at them pussy pics, bro? You into that anime porn? Hey, let me get some of that. Let me get a piece of orange chicken. Ooh.
Nothing would make me flip a table over and piss my pants faster than having some goddamn douchebag goober come up to me and touch my food or ask me for the food as he's already reaching for it. Oh, that would make me livid. But anyway, this guy's the prank god, and I hope you've all learned a little something about how to really execute pranks. As you can see here, the only successful prank is the one you just don't fucking pull, because every goddamn prank on YouTube sucks ass. That's it. So yeah. When you think of a school prank, like an officially licensed, endorsed school prank from the school to the students, you think of some lame shit like, oh, your backpacks aren't allowed in the hallway today. Just kidding, you can keep them there. Oh, you're getting out of class 5 minutes early today. Just kidding, big prank. You're actually staying late. We're doubling homework and slashing all your tires. You think of trivial, dumb pranks like, you know, the fellow kids shit like, does anyone else Big Chungus? Signed the principal. Bad pranks. But where there's one school a few years back that pulled the ultimate prank that makes every other prankster in the world look like fucking amateur limp-dick losers in comparison. The prank was, for their pep rally, it was a high school, they invited a select group of students to the basketball court, they blindfolded them, and then they were made out with. The students were under the impression they were making out with another student in their class, but it turns out they were making out with their parents, their actual mommy and daddies. The most shocking thing about this video isn't the incest, it's the fact that Tom Brady wasn't there making out with his kids. I thought for sure he'd take any opportunity to make out with them on camera. But now when I saw this initially, it was like a few years ago, and I thought for sure it was fake. You know, that wasn't actually their parents, it was just designed to be a shock viral video. And I didn't think anything of it until a couple hours ago. I was looking for DoucheTuber trends, and one of the pranks they're doing is kissing their parents. And the related video was the news report about this pep rally incident, and it turns out it's completely real. This school actually endorsed incest and had the parents make out with the students on the basketball court. Let's go ahead and play the news clip.
To be fair, this was supposed to be a joke. But when it went viral on YouTube, some people didn't find it the least bit funny.
As principal, I'm responsible for everything that happens in the school, so ultimately I'm the person who, you know, needs to answer for this.
Man can't even help but crack a smile during the interview. That is not the face of remorse. That is a man who is content with his giant evil plan of incest. He was the Dr. Frankenstein, and his monster was sin. Pure incest sin. I can already see how this came about, you know. The pep rally planners came to the principal pitching their ideas. He's like, yeah, good shit, yeah, sounds great. But how about for a grand finale, we have some parents make out with their children on the basketball court, huh? Incest, it's a good joke. Now that's comedy, ha ha ha. Now, dropping the sarcasm, comedy comes in all shapes and sizes and all forms. I don't think incest is a great form of comedy. I think the best form of comedy is found at my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/MoistCr1tikal. You should all go follow right now. I'll be live when this video goes up. Fuck yeah, would love to see you there. You don't have to kiss your parents, but you can come kiss me.
Last Thursday, there was a pep assembly at Rosemount High School. Staff at the school planned a prank for the winter sports team captains. Each of them was blindfolded and kissed. The idea being the student think the kisser was another student, and then guess who it was. But the joke was, the mystery kisser was that student's mom or dad. It was a gag that ultimately went awry.
What does she mean the joke went awry? The joke went exactly as planned. The principal was jerking off in the bleachers while it was going on. I mean, this is exactly how they drew it up. There was a malfunction. There wasn't like a miscommunication. This is exactly what happened. The parents wanted to come make out with their kids. It's very disturbing how down the parents were to just make out with their kids. This didn't happen in Alabama, surprisingly. This was in Minnesota. But I really just don't get what the reporter's angle. She's like, yeah, it was supposed to be a joke. It went awry. What do you mean? What went wrong here? And the joke was always kids making out with their mom and dad. It's a horrible joke. It's not a joke. It's a crime. It's literally illegal. I'm surprised this Congo line of incest didn't lead to summoning Lucifer, because this is such a huge amount of sin in a small area that it's goddamn unholy. But I don't understand why the news anchor is trying to make it so sympathetic, like, damn, they had such a clean, good joke in mind for their students, but unfortunately, something went wrong.
For all the people who were offended, they're genuinely offended, and I owe them an apology.
Why people were so put off possibly has a bit to do with context.
Nope. I think what most people were put off by was the incest. I don't think it had anything to do with context or the storyline here, but I'm no certified news anchor, so what do I know?
What some are upset about is what they saw in this 59-second YouTube clip, which, according to Principal Wallersheim, isn't 100% indicative of what happened at the assembly.
What you see on the internet, sometimes you see just portions of what's really happened.
Honestly, the principal makes a pretty good point here. We're only peeking in on the making out with the parents portion. I'm sure we already missed all of the other great pranks they had before this one at the pep rally, such as blindfolded anal with a mysterious stranger who turns out to be the parents, cunnilingus blindfolded on a stranger who turns out to be the parents. I'm sure there was a lot of great pranks the principal pulled on the students that we just didn't get a chance to see, so we're only judging based on a small portion.
And it can lead you to think a certain way.
But he isn't making that an excuse, he says. His main point is to apologize, plain and simple.
This is supposed to be a fun event, and it should leave everyone feeling pepped. And if it's leaving people not feeling good or embarrassed or hurt, then that's absolutely the opposite of what we're trying to do.
I don't know about you guys, but nothing gets me more pepped, hyped up, and ready for, fun like making out with parents. Yeehaw, baby. Man, what a banger of a prank right there. You DoucheTubers have got your work cut out for you to reach this principal's level of expertise when it comes to pranks. That shit is gnarly. Wow. Yeah, that's it. So yeah. Instagram comedians are shitty. Everyone knows that. There's nothing more that can be said about Instagram comedians that hasn't already been said about a gas station urinal. But what's worse than an Instagram comedy person that just posts the shittiest skits and the dumbest fucking trends? An Instagram comedy person that's also a prankster. But not only are they this double whammy of absolute loser, they are also an aspiring professional SoundCloud rapper and DJ. It fucking 4 horsemen of the apocalypse all rolled up into one pathetic fucking loser. I'm talking about an Instagram comedian called James. I'm gonna give you no more information about him because he's so desperate for clout, just trying very hard to climb his way up to the bosom and suckle from the juicy tit of internet points that he'll go as far as to fake a coronavirus outbreak on a plane. And that's even giving him way too much credit for what he tried because he didn't put any effort into it. It's not even a good joke or an attempt at a joke. In a nutshell, this man, James, very desperately wanted to create a viral video, so he pretended that he had the coronavirus on a plane, which ended up ruining the vacation of everyone on board and ruining multiple other flights because of the fucking domino effect that it caused. So I'll just give you the quick excerpt from his recent interview.
Was supposed to be a joke.
I stood up, I said, I just returned from a flight from Hunan province. I might have said, this is the capital for coronavirus. And then I said, I don't feel too well.
What made you want to do that?
Well, it was really just to create a viral video.
That was a good one, buddy!
James looks like that middle school substitute teacher that all the students would make fun of and not respect their authority. But yeah, there you go, case closed, baby. You heard it right from the horse's asshole here. He just wanted to create a great viral video, which didn't work. Not only did the video not go viral, not even the story is popular. This clip only has 4,000 views. There's only 2 articles written about it. One of them's from Vice, so that immediately doesn't count. No one gives a shit about anything you've ever done, James, as if that wasn't clear enough by your shitty SoundCloud career that's going absolutely nowhere. The only people that care about this are me and all of the people whose vacation you ruined. Not only did this plane have to get turned around so he could get kicked off of it so it didn't go to its intended destination, thus fucking all of those travelers' plans, it also altered multiple other planes' paths because of this little stunt that he pulled. He's just a true piece of shit, and he looks like Harry Potter with a severe meth addiction. So why do I care about this story? Well, beyond the fact that the joke itself is so terrible, I think it all illustrates the disease that social media points have infected some of these absolute delusional losers with. I talked about it in a recent video where I mentioned YouTubers crying and melting down all the time. But not only do they just desperately want this imaginary clout shit on the internet, they have been trained to be so totally humorless that this fucking loser James thought that that was somehow a joke. This isn't even the first time he's done a plain prank, as he calls it. He did one a few years ago where he stood up using nearly the same script as this one. He stood up and said, "Can I have your attention, everyone? Lil Wayne's new album just dropped." And then sat back down. That was his plain prank viral video attempt. I mean, that's harmless, but it's so fucking garbage, it makes me want to puke. It's fucking bad. Between Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and Twitter, internet humor has lost all entertainment value to anyone over the age of 11. It's fucking gross how not entertaining the fucking comedy skits and pranks and shit are in the popular internet shit. You know, set aside the severity of the coronavirus and all that shit. You should be allowed to joke about anything you want to joke about. But this shit here is such a lame attempt at a joke. I actually can't wrap my fucking head around how anyone could even look at that and for even a moment be like, ah, that was a joke. Because it's so fucking terrible. Take, for example, TikTok. The vast majority of your popular TikTok comedy videos are goofy dance. And then somehow people are mandark laughing to it, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, going fucking wild, leaving millions of hearts on it. And that shit is training these turbo virgin, humorless losers to think that, so that's comedy. I'd straight up prefer Amy Schumer than the fucking internet comedians on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and shit like that. It is truly god-awful shit. And a lot of it's just being a straight up public nuisance. Recording in public where you're pouring Gatorade and shit on the floor to the sound of some popular pop music. It's just genuine degeneracy. I remember there was a popular one a while ago. This predates even TikTok. This is probably before some people were even born watching this. There's the put them in a coffin where you jump on shit and cross your arms and just destroy whatever you land on. So people go into gas stations, you just say, put them in a coffin and jump on the fucking chip rack, knock it all over and run away, leaving it for them to clean up. That's the kind of shit that people are getting trained to think is comedy. Because some of that shit just goes absolutely viral, licking ice cream and shit right off the shelf and putting it back. It's fucking upsetting stuff. Like, if I was on this plane and James ruined my vacation with that shit, I'd be livid. I'd be mad. I'd be like, damn you, James. Damn you, grr, I'm mad. But as I simmered down, relaxed, fucking drank eucalyptus oil or something, I don't know, some calming shit, I'd be even fucking madder at the fact that James thought that that was somehow a joke. That comedy has so little meaning to the internet anymore that James was somehow trained to think that that was a joke. It's fucking, that's the most upsetting part, to be honest. That would be what would make me even, that would fucking grease my asshole even harder than just having my vacation ruined because of some fucking public nuisance loser. Just him being taught that that is somehow a prank. It's just fucking upsetting stuff, to be honest. Really, piece of shit. James, big piece of shit. But I will say, I think he's just the product of the Instagram comedians that have come before him, and just emulating the kind of behavior he sees from very popular viral shit on other platforms. But he's still a piece of shit. I'm not giving him excuses. I just think you have created monsters like James. That's about it. So yeah. For almost a decade now, I've said multiple times how the worst content on YouTube comes from YouTube pranksters. There is nothing more deplorable, heinous, or dog shit than a YouTuber doing pranks. Watching a prank video is more painful than walking in on your significant other cheating on you. There's only two unforgivable sins in the Lord's eyes, and one of them is watching pranksters, and the second one is not liking anime. It's just so fucking gross. This shit is so bad. Like, really fucking terrible, and the douchebags behind the prank channels are some of the most insufferable assholes the internet has to offer. The man who goatseed himself is probably a more likable content creator than the entirety of the YouTube pranksters combined. His asshole has more personality than all of the androids behind these garbage prank videos. It's truly abhorrent stuff. And you know what I'm talking about, the walking around in public and pissing on people's shoes and then saying, it's just a prank, bro, so they can't get mad at me. And if they get mad, they're the bad guy. I'm the victim here. I told him it was a prank. I don't know why he's upset. I just spit in his face. That kind of douchebag. Or swapping grandma's medicine out with ketamine, gone sexual. The worst people on the internet are the ones that are pulling pranks. Now, of course, they're all fake, but not every child knows that. And today, I'm going to tell you the story about a kid named Timothy Welks. Timothy Welks was a 20-year-old kid in Tennessee who grew up watching YouTube pranksters and aspired to be one himself. But he was never in on the joke. He never believed Santa Claus was fake. He thought the pranks he was seeing was real. And he had a plan to become a YouTube sensation prankster. His plan was to charge a family with butcher knives wearing a mask, and when he pulled this prank off 2 days ago, he was fatally shot and killed. What's especially wild about this story is this kind of prank, the robbery prank, isn't some unknown, taboo, uncharted territory kind of thing. He wasn't like Christopher Columbus discovering a new type of prank. This man was doing a very common prank. The robbery prank is one of the most common ones these insufferable assholes on YouTube will do, where they stage a robbery as a prank. They'll charge people with weapons like a fucking chainsaw, or sometimes unloaded weapons or blades and shit, while they're dressed as like Scary Steve from Minecraft, and be like, give me your wallet and all your condoms, shit like this, and like shake them down for it. And then they'll be like, oh, it's just a prank, bro, you're not actually getting robbed. And like, oh, you jokesters, oh, you rapscallions. And that's the whole video. It's absolutely fucking terrible. But the people they prank are obviously in on it. It's all staged. Timothy Wilkes and other people like him don't know that. So Timothy chose someone that wasn't in on it, and he charged them with butcher knives as he was dressed up like he was from fucking Comic-Con, and he was shot and killed. And I don't know if this is real, but there is a source that was released by one of the publications that said it was the audio from the incident, and since this was filmed for a prank, there is clearly film of it that exists. But that hasn't been released, but I did hear audio, and his last words after the gunshots were, "It's just a prank, bro," as he was dying and crying. I don't know if that's real, but there is no doubt in my mind when this did happen, he absolutely shouted, "It's just a prank, bro." And those were most likely some of his last words. That is some of the saddest shit. You couldn't write a more poetically pitiful conclusion. To have been misled by these awful people on the internet to such a degree that you end up giving your life for the sake of a fucking prank. What an awful, awful, awful way to go out. The person I feel the most bad for is, of course, the man that shot him. He was a guy that was just acting in self-defense. He saw two people, Timothy Wilkes and his friend, both dressed up in masks, charging him with butcher knives, and he armed himself and shot. The dude's not like James Bond or Rambo. He wasn't going around hunting bad guys. He was getting charged by two people he didn't know with knives, so he armed himself and defended himself. And luckily he hasn't been charged with anything because he shouldn't be. It was clearly self-defense. Timothy Wilkes and his group were 100% in the wrong here, and it takes a real fucking psychopath to pull a prank like this. It takes someone extremely delusional to think that this is somehow an okay prank or anything like that. These fucking pranks are so stupid. The punchline is literally, ha ha ha, you thought you were about to die. Now, of course, in all the other ones, it's all fake and the people are clearly in on it. But in a case like this, Timothy Wilkes literally thought this was going to be a good prank. Like, he'd go up to these people, make them fear for their lives, and then at the end they'd all be laughing, slapping ass, and then grabbing themselves a little beer or something. I just don't understand how someone could be so incredibly delusional. It's baffling. It's absolutely shocking and disturbing that someone could actually think that charging strangers with a butcher knife and then saying it's just a prank would make everything okay. It's fucking wild. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about this story a little bit because for years now I've mentioned how these insufferable asshole YouTubers that command their audience of 11-year-olds literally brainwash them into thinking horrible things are okay or normal, and that a lot of these kids don't recognize that the shit they do is fake, and that's bad and dangerous. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Timothy Wilkes isn't the only kid that believes the pranks he sees on YouTube are real. I'm sure there's others, but none of the other ones are crazy enough to charge people with knives and wearing masks like it's the fucking purge. So it's just one of those freak things that was always going to happen when you have absolute fucking degenerates making dog shit pranks, where they're like kidnapping their friends and putting them through Saw games and then saying it's just a prank at the end and then everyone's all smiles. Fucking ripping their dick off and then just saying it's a prank and they're like, oh shit, you got me, yeah, my penis is gone, should have seen it coming, that was a fucking epic prank, friend. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. Horrible situation here, and I feel horrible for the guy that ended up killing Timothy in self-defense. That's gotta be a traumatic experience for him, and, well, it's just a situation that should have never happened in the first place. Terrible. That's it. See ya. How far would you go for TikTok views? Would you sell your soul? Slap your mother? Slap my mother? You better not. I'd come over there and bite your dick off. But what about going to jail for 3 years? Does that sound reasonable for TikTok views in exchange for that prison sentence? How bad do you want it? What's your limit? Would you throw away 3 years of your life just for a few TikTok likes? If your answer to that question is no, you're a pussy, you're a coward, and you will never make it as a viral TikTok superstar sensation like this guy and his friends. I'm kind of underselling the story. Not only did the main guy in this video get 3 years, but his 2 friends that helped him make it got 2 years in prison. So check this out. What an epic prank, am I right? That shit was too lit. I almost spit out my apple juice. They got him good. Those fucking idiots never even saw it coming. The stupid conductor of this train, multi-track drifting around, thinking he's gonna get his passengers to their destination on time. Nuh-uh. Not on this cool guy's watch. He busts out the desk, he pops in a cigarette to smoke. I mean, he's probably the coolest fucking guy I've ever seen in my life. He's got the desk out so that way he can have optimal angles to look at the Tinder profile pics of girls that don't meet his standards. He's definitely a kissless virgin by choice because no girl is worthy of his perfect lips because he's just the ultimate Adonis. So he's decided, let's smoke it up a little bit. The train, it doesn't matter. So he stops it, he says, hey, public transportation can suck on my fucking asshole. And that's exactly what they do. And now he'll be sucking on some buttholes in prison. This happened in Morocco. He was originally facing 5 to 10 years in jail, but that sentence was lightened to 3 years, and his 2 friends that helped him film this have 2 years in jail now. And I gotta say, it was worth it. This is the coolest video I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure all the other inmates are going to be blown away by this dude's TikTok clout. They won't be able to get enough of his stories about this video going viral. Oh man, they're going to love that. Now obviously the main douchebag here is extremely pathetic, but I think the saddest people in this video are the one filming and the one that give him the coffee cup. These 2 goofy goobers got 2 years in jail and got none of the internet points for it. They didn't even have their names associated with this. They were faceless nobodies who got roped into this guy's awful, dumb fucking TikTok video and are now going to jail for 2 years for it, with none of the minor celebrity status attached to it. They got nothing. They're going to jail because they couldn't tell their friend that the idea was fucking stupid. These 2 guys are absolutely your classic yes men, too afraid to say no to anything and then let you make the worst fucking decisions. You don't want friends like this that always say yes. But these guys go the extra mile and not only say yes, but encourage the awful decision and actively participate in it. Just out of pure desperation for just the tiniest bit of internet clout. They just want to latch on to the nipples of the pseudo-internet celebrity and get breastfed a little bit. Just suckle on the titties and just a little bit of internet clout, which they didn't get. But they did get a nice prison sentence for it. Now, not to sound like your grandpa complaining about loud music, but TikTok is truly poisoning the minds of some young people. Like, this shit is crazy. Everyone thinks they're the protagonist of their own anime. Everyone has this main character energy about them where they are the center of the universe. And this is just the perfect example of it. I couldn't be happier that this douchebag and his friends are actually going to prison for this. They're just attention-seeking public nuisances, an actual hemorrhoid to society. Not to go full Joker on you, but yeah, TikTok is absolutely poisoning some people on there. It's taking us backwards down the evolutionary ladder. 100 years from now, I probably have to rediscover fire and relearn basic language, because all humans will know is stupid fucking TikTok dances and shit like that. But maybe it's bigger than that. Maybe TikTok is like this intergalactic plague. It's the reason we haven't been visited by aliens. It truly is like the great filter. So when a civilization becomes technologically advanced enough to reach like tier 1 or tier 2, all roads lead to TikTok, so then they create TikTok, which bumps their civilization back down to the fucking Stone Ages, so they can never visit us or expand past their planet, you know what I mean? It's like the Flood from Halo, this parasite that feeds off us and keeps us stupid. To be honest, this just kind of looks like an elaborate suicide attempt that didn't work. Like the thought process here, I'm gonna sit in front of a train and hope that it stops in time. Like the amount of faith you have to have in a complete stranger there is mind-boggling, hoping that the conductor's paying enough attention to stop in time before he just fucking flattens you and sends you to the afterlife, fucking banishing you to the shadow realm. Like it's crazy. And since everything becomes a trend on TikTok, and this was a very popular video, I'm shocked it didn't become a trend. I thought for sure this would be like the hashtag stop a train trend, where you like go on the tracks and you throw your ass in a circle, clapping your cheeks to some pop song and hope that the train stops, and then people just getting blasted by trains going all over the news. I'm actually surprised that didn't happen. Now, granted, this train isn't exactly like Thomas the Tank Engine gone wild. It seems to be moving at a slower pace than most trains I see, but it is still an extremely dangerous stunt and an extremely annoying one. Everyone on that train is now late to their shit just so you could have your 10-second TikTok video. So yeah, I definitely think the punishment fits the crime here. 3 years sounds reasonable. 2 years for his friends. I'm glad all the douchebags got thrown into the slammer. Huge round of applause to that decision made over there. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah. If someone told me I could get 100,000 views on my YouTube video and it would only cost me 7 years of my life spent in prison eating gruel off of the floor, I'd say sign me the fuck up, baby. What a deal. Prison is temporary. Clout is forever. And so is a criminal record, I suppose, but it doesn't matter, because internet updates are all that really matter these days. This dream came true for a YouTube couple named Saucy and Honey. They were recently arrested and charged with third-degree criminal trespassing and conspiracy and could face up to 7 years in the slammer, all for those sweet, juicy YouTube views. They pulled off the most epic prank this world's ever seen, and the history books will remember them for it. They'll be talked about like Jesus Christ was in the Bible, the saviors of high-quality YouTube content. They did a 24 hours in Target challenge, or prank. You know that trend that every 16-year-old was doing on YouTube back in 2017? Yeah, they did that like 4 days ago. I don't know why they chose this prank. It died like 5 years ago. They're very tardy to the party, but they seem to desperately try and suckle any amount of dust they can out of the dry titties of this garbage-ass trend from a time long since forgotten. And they're paying the price for it. They got fucked in the ass. But you can't help but feel bad for them because they clearly have a disease. It's called terminal clout hunger. And unfortunately, it's a plague, and it's been spreading for quite some time on the internet now.
Get okay, what's up, Fascination Empire? And your girl Honey, okay, you guys, sorry we're rushing through this intro, but it's 9:37 at... Oh. Okay, guys, sorry we're rushing through this intro. It's 9:37. It's 9:37 at night.
Honestly, they should have slapped on an additional criminal charge for how dog shit their videos are. I swear to God, it's gotta be a human rights violation to have an intro this annoying. All of their videos start like this. It is painful. Sticking my head in a fucking dump truck while it's compacting garbage would be less miserable.
A YouTube couple is in hot water over this video, in which they claim to have spent the night in a Pennsylvania Target.
You guys, do not attempt what we attempt at home. We are entertainers.
Listen here, goofballs, don't try what we're about to do at home, you dumb assholes. We're professional entertainers willing to risk life and limb for your entertainment. Immediately gets arrested, faces 7 years in jail for this shit. I don't know what she was thinking. This isn't exactly like a defense, right? It's still a crime no matter what. Just because you consider yourself an entertainer doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden immune to repercussions of a crime. This is like if a birthday party clown robbed a bank and when they caught him red-handed, he just honked his nose. Honk. Oh God, he's an entertainer. Never mind, guys. It's all good now. We made a mistake here. I don't understand why more people don't know this, but I'll go ahead and peel back the curtain. Most of those YouTube pranksters are fake. In fact, I'd say 95%. So all of the ones that did the overnight challenges, they cleared it with their local store in order to ensure that they were allowed to do it. And they didn't actually even spend 24 hours in the facilities they said they did. They just stay for long enough to get footage and then leave. But all of it was cleared beforehand with the franchise owner.
Surveillance video from inside the store shows them wandering around various sections while recording video of themselves. While LaRose and Fisher told viewers that they spent the night in Target, police say they left through an emergency exit around 3 a.m. and tripped the alarm. But the couple returned to the store when it opened to the public to resume recording their video.
What? They lied? They didn't actually spend 24 hours in the Target? What the fuck? That's gotta be the worst offense of all. You know, I could excuse the criminal trespassing and all that. I could even excuse the abominable intro to their videos, but the fact that you're gonna come in here and tell me you spent 24 hours in Target when you only spent, like, what, 2.5? Oh my god. I spit on that absolute garbage. They could have at least had the courtesy to spend the whole night there. Because at that point, now not only do you go down looking like a stupid asshole, but now you go down as a stupid lying asshole as well. And their audience of, like, I don't know, lobotomized 12-year-olds or whatever's watching it, they now know that they can't trust anything they do going forward. So even if they somehow do escape the prison time, which I imagine they will, I don't think they're actually going to spend 7 years in jail, they've lost the trust of their audience now.
The couple was released on a $25,000 unsecured bond, and they're due back in court March 24th. Fisher told a reporter outside of court that she has no regrets, that they were living their life and having fun. But the couple said they would not be doing another stunt like this again. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
I can't imagine that statement's going to help them very much in the court proceedings. Yeah, I have no regrets about committing the crime. Surely that won't come back to haunt them. But yeah, anyway, just thought the story was kind of wild and another prime example of the attention-seeking disease a lot of people are afflicted with. That's about it. So yeah.